So, we played these once already, I'm sure we have. Hi guys, before we start here, Vlogs, aka Nappers, is not well at the moment. He's had an operation on his knee and it all looks like it was going fine, but he's picked up a infection that put him in ICU. So hopefully Ben will be back soon vlogging and doing the limbs that we all love to see. Someone who's very knowledgeable about the League One, very passionate about his club. We all hear from me and Dex and Worko from Talking Wednesday. We all hope you get better soon, mate, and we'll see you back vlogging on the terraces very soon. So, hi guys. So, we're going to be doing this Fleetwood preview. It feels like we've done this before already. But could you like, share, and subscribe to the channel? I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit the notification bell to let you know when videos go live. Also, Talking Wednesday podcast is out every Tuesday at 5 p.m. There've been breakout clips out this week as well. You can watch them. It does really well. It helps us if you leave reviews as well. Talking Wednesday podcast, come give it a listen or a watch. So, Wednesday are playing Fleetwood Town again. Now, unlike Fleetwood, they had a game midweek. They lost to Portsmouth 2-0. We were meant to have a game against Cheltenham, but it got called off due to the pitch being frozen. So we've had a bit more time to get players back fit. We've had a bit more time to just get ready for this game. Now, this will be an interesting game because, yeah, we beat them in the league. That's fair enough. But Cup, different. Cup could be a different thing. We could be a different team. A Cup run does help, but the only problem with a Cup run is then you get the games that build up that you have to play. We've already got one, which is for this weekend. We should be playing Barnsley, but we've got a Cup, so we're not. And the issue is that we've already got another game build up called the Cheltenham game. You don't want to have too many games building up, especially in the position that we're in at the minute in the league. Our next league game, it can be a crunch because it's against Plymouth, who were first versus second, so it'll be really good test for us. But if we play well and do what we did last time, we could quite easily win this and go to the next round. I'll be interested to see what people think about going into the next round of the FA Cup as well. Is it something they want, or would they rather get dumped out and concentrate on the league? So let's talk about Darren Moore press conference. It was an early one. They went for a 10 o'clock press conference. Some of the journals were like, are we going to be seeing a transfer of maybe Aidan Flint? Because that is a video that's live on the channel now. Please go give it a watch. But he was speaking about how the club are where the great experience and stuff like that. They were talking about how they were disappointed that the Tuesday game got called off, but once it was called off, they went and focused back on what they needed to do. Now, the interesting thing with Michael Owickway injury now. Now, this might be why we're looking at possibly bringing in Aidan Flint and looking at possibly getting Michael Hector on a free. Michael Owickway doesn't look like he's probably going to be back till the end of the campaign, which is something you need to realise because at first they thought it might have been February time. I think back in December, I think he said it was like February time he might be back, but it looks like it's going to be a bit longer. So that makes sense if we're looking to bring in Aidan Flint and possibly Michael Hector. That then gives you a lot more cover at the back. That's Iorfa sorted. That's Akin sorted. That's Palmer sorted to a point. It's like we can do that and we can bring things in. And like he said, he's said about Jack Hunt said back to coming and performed really well. He spoke about how Barry Bannon was back in training as well. He back training and buyers, they could see, we might see him at the weekend, we might not. He said they're going to have a look at him in the training session later today and they'll go from there. But when speaking about transfers and the transfer window, he said, he said, look, I'll be here till 11, so anything could happen. It's 24 hours is a long time in football, which is right. So we might see a bit of action in the transfer window. But Darren Moore did say he was expecting a very quiet window for Wednesday. He wasn't expecting a lot. So if we get two players in and the central defenders, great. Granted, I know some of us me a little bit, maybe enough striker, but at the same time, the strikers we got, we just need them to perform. We've got enough up front to do so. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on transfer deadline day and see what we bring in as well. But Darren Moore press conference, very good. He's been very coy, as per usual, on transfers and stuff like that. I bet he's looking forward to next week press conference where he's not talking about any transfers and he could talk about the clash at the top of the table. Let's see how we do, but hopefully it's a win and a booking our ticket for the next round. So we'll see what happens.